What is up, you guys? In this episode, I feature a pedal that I can't feature just yet. So stay tuned! What is up, you guys? It's your boy Louis Torres. I've been yanking my hair out. So I was lucky enough to have an absolutely amazing company send me a pedal that they have been working on for some time, and I'm psyched that I have it, and I absolutely love it. Yesterday, all I kept thinking is, how can I tell people that there is an incredible pedal coming down the pike that they need to have their pennies and dollars set aside for? And no, it's not a Fortin pedal. I just happened to just throw this shirt on today. But I wanted to at least have you guys hear it to some degree. And I'm going to have a much better video as we come close to the launch, but it's the first time and I'm super happy. So thank you guys. You are the man. I don't even want to say your name, but you know, Jay, the pizza. So here's the one thing with certain pedals, right? You always want to use, say, an overdrive or a boost pedal with the amps that you know need the help. So typically I would run my dual rectifier or my triple rectifier. The problem with those amps is that not everyone owns it. But one amp that I feel like everyone under the sun owns is the Randall RD Diavolo 100. And that's mainly because guys either have the 1 watt, the 5 watt, the 45 watt, or the 100 watt. So I'm actually going to be using, and it's funny because you see all those pedals there. I literally had to create like a pyramid of pedals around this one pedal so you guys can even zoom in to see what it was. So it's kind of somewhere in there. But yeah, you know, like how, listen, and here's the one thing is, I came across this pedal through a buddy of mine who was just like, hey, if you get the chance, try this pedal, and bought it, and it was absolutely amazing. That one pedal, they've since stopped making it, but this is the new 2022 revision that's basically an infinitely better version of what I played before. So I'm going to be using my 2014 Paul Reed Smith Custom 22. Yes, this is a 10 top. And it's just absolutely gorgeous with the flame top on there. And let me get this guy around. Throw this back here. I hope I don't get in trouble. I mean, I didn't mention the pedal, but I'm psyched. I'm too amped. I'm too amped. You know, it's one of those pedals that, you know, when you find a pedal that makes such an impact on your tone, it's hard to be a YouTuber and not be like, yo, you guys need to get this. But yes, you guys totally need to get this. It's going to be available the middle of April. April 13th is the exact date that it will be available for everyone. That day I will have a video featuring said pedal, and just have your pennies ready. So I will kind of, this is, the way it is right now, this is actually the tone that I love the most. I'm going guitar into the one pedal, out to my Randall Diavolo. This is the RD100. That's going out of my Mesa 412 with the Celestion V30s out of there. Pickups, I'm using the prototype of the, this is the Voorhees by Voodoo Custom Pickups out in Rhode Island. So, you know, you always want to be able to create your tone and be able to have varying degrees of tonal range. And this is definitely one of those pedals that you're just like, why have I been living on a Boss SD1 when there's this guy that's just 1,000 times better? So, and yes, you're going to hear some of my picking because, you know, because you hear picking anyway, regardless. So. That's what it sounds like with it off. Okay, so there you have it. I mean, to say that it's a that it's a sick pedal is just an understatement. Like I said, you know, you always want to have a pedal or anything in your toolbox, right? Because it's just, you know, they're just tools in a toolbox. And when the day comes that you need something that is just going to punch everyone in the face, you need certain tools in that toolbox. And sometimes, yo, it's kind of like make it or break it at times. And, you know, for the most part, again, I bought this pedal and loved the first version of it. And then I reached out to the company and I'm like, please tell me you guys have something that's similar to this. And they're like, bro, we don't. And I'm like, ah, man. And that was last fall, and they reached out to me. They're like, guess what, son? Yo, son, guess what? I'm like, what? And they're like, we actually had our engineer who was working on a similar version, and do you want us to mail you the pedal? And I'm like, yeah. Yo, I legit didn't even think that it was going to be here for like weeks. All of a sudden, like 2 days later, it's like it's at my door. I'm like, stop it! This is awesome. So yeah, so listen again, yo. You know me, bro. When I get excited about a pedal, I get excited about a pedal, and I rave about it. And I've raved about this pedal in the past. So to see this new incarnation of it is just absolutely amazing. And I know that you guys are going to end up getting it. You're going to be like, bro, this is legit. And I'm like, I told you it was going to be legit. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't, along with the bell. As it gets closer to April 13th, I will be mentioning it. And that way you guys, again, will just have things ready for you financially, you know. And that way you guys can just grab this pedal and be the first ones out there. I can't wait. Guys, thank you again for watching. And as usual, this guy will talk to you soon. I'm totally going to get in trouble.